Some people start with absolutely nothing and end up building real wealth. Others start in the exact same place and stay stuck. The difference isn't luck. Psychology says it's how they think. Getting rich from zero is talked about constantly, but what nobody explains is the mental side, the specific ways these people process risk, time, failure, and discomfort differently than everyone else. Their biggest advantage at the start isn't money, it never was. It's psychology. Here are 5 mental traits found in people who genuinely build wealth from nothing. Number 1. They're unusually good at waiting. Most people want results that match their effort, and they want them now. When progress is slow, they lose interest. They switch. They quit. People who build from zero think about time differently. They can sit through boring seasons, long stretches where nothing feels like it's working, slow, invisible progress that doesn't look like anything from the outside, and they stay anyway. Psychology has consistently linked wealth building to delayed gratification, the ability to genuinely value a future reward over present comfort. Not just understand it intellectually, actually feel it as worth waiting for. They don't need life to feel good today, they need it to be better tomorrow. That distinction is everything. 2. They separate who they are from where they currently are. This one is subtle, but it might be the most important. Someone can be completely broke and still not think like a person who is permanently stuck. They hold 2 things at the same time, the reality of their current situation and a clear belief that it is temporary. Psychology shows that identity shapes behavior more than almost anything else. If you believe your circumstances define you, you act accordingly. You protect the little you have. You play small. But people who rise from nothing treat their current condition like a starting point, not a verdict. They don't worship where they are. They use it. 3. They start before they feel ready. A lot of people are waiting to feel confident enough, waiting to know enough, waiting for the right moment that always seems to be just a little further away. Quiet builders don't wait. They start with what they have, learn what they're missing while moving, fail in ways that teach them something real, and adjust. Then they go again. Psychology connects this to growth orientation and experiential learning. The understanding that competence doesn't come before action. It comes because of action. Repetition builds the skill. The skill builds the confidence, not the other way around. They don't need certainty first. They create it. Quick pause. Which of these traits do you think is the hardest to develop? Drop it in the comments. I actually read them. And if this is hitting different for you, hit like. It genuinely helps this reach more people. Number 4. They've made peace with uncertainty. Building from zero almost always requires it. Starting something, changing direction, investing before you see the return, moving somewhere new, learning a skill with no guarantee it pays off. Most people look at that uncertainty and stop. Psychology shows that successful risk takers aren't people who love danger. They're people who've learned to manage discomfort instead of avoiding it. They don't gamble blindly. They take calculated steps into uncomfortable territory, and they get better at reading it over time. The risk doesn't disappear. They just stop letting it make the decision for them. Number 5. Their pain motivates them longer than praise ever could. Praise feels good, but it fades fast. A lot of self-made people aren't primarily chasing success. They're chasing escape from the feeling of lack, from a specific memory of struggle or humiliation, or being told they couldn't, from a version of themselves they refuse to go back to. Psychology suggests that emotionally charged motivation, especially the kind rooted in pain, can sustain effort over long periods in ways that external rewards simply can't. They're not running toward applause, they're running away from something real, and that fuel burns longer than almost anything else. Getting rich from zero was never just a financial process. It's a mental one first. Delayed reward, an identity that isn't anchored to current circumstances, learning through action instead of waiting for perfect, comfort with calculated risk, and motivation that comes from somewhere deeper than wanting to feel good. The money usually comes later. The mindset has to come first, because before people build wealth, they build a mind that can actually handle the road to it. So here's the real question, and I want to know your honest answer in the comments. Which do you think matters more when starting from nothing? Opportunity, discipline, or psychology?